Hi guys, I'm Izu and welcome to a very exciting video today. Apparently Nemo wants to say a lot as well. I'm happy to announce that I have made a legacy challenge for you guys and for me as well. Mainly for me because there wasn't one before and now there is. When Animal Crossing came out, the New Horizons version, I fell in love with a lot of NPCs again and just got reminded and introduced to them that I didn't know of before, and I really wanted to bring that into The Sims, so I decided to make a Animal Crossing Legacy Challenge. It has nothing to do with the existing Animal Crossing gameplay challenge, the challenge where you go and play Sims as you would Animal Crossing, like you fish and try to live in a tent, and then there's Nook that takes your money, and it has nothing to do with that. My challenge is 10 generations long, and each generation is based on an NPC character, and it is similar to like any other generational legacy challenge. Everything you want to know about the challenge will be linked down in the description, but I will go through all the rules and everything about the challenge here in this video, so keep on watching if you want to listen to the rules. And I will also show my first air, which is going to be starting the new legacy challenge on my channel here on YouTube. So yeah, let's get started. I am so excited. I want to say a special thank you for the Little Lotus and for Simmingbird for helping me come with ideas for this challenge, or just overall listening me and my rambles. So thank you especially for you guys. This would not exist without your help. And then about the challenge, none of the rules are set in stone, so you can change whatever and however much you want. This challenge is meant to be fun, so if any time at any generation or at any point in time of the challenge you're struggling to do something and you just are not having fun anymore because you can't complete something or something is too strict, you can always adjust the rules however you want it. However, the challenge is meant to be a challenge, and thus I would suggest you don't cheat, at least that much. If you want to get most out of the challenge, I would suggest you don't cheat. But again, it is up to you however you want to play this challenge. So the challenge is made for normal lifespan as a standard, and the heir can be of any gender, any name. If it's not specified in the generational rules, you can do whatever you want to. Mods are obviously allowed. I use mods and CC, so I would never take that out of the challenge. And also you will need a bunch of packs if you want to complete all the challenges listed in this challenge. But I don't even have all the packs, so feel free to adjust the rules however you want to. And if you only have base game, you can also adjust the rules so you can play it as the base game version. I will specify the packs that you need in the Tumblr post, so go give that a read, and there are also everything written and listed in there, so just give it a read. Okay, so let's go through the challenge rules, so the generations. Generation 1 is going to be Nook. Obviously, I had to start with Nook. So, the story goes, you wanted to get away from your old life and forget about everything and everyone. A fresh start is what will make you happy, and money of course. You dedicate your life for your work and feel like everything is in order. You like your comfortable life, but your old one comes back haunting when your twin nephews or nieces come knocking on your door and ask to stay the night. You decide to let them in without questions and eventually end up giving them a loving home, one that you never had. And the first heir's traits will be snob, materialistic, and self-assured. You need to work as a manual laborer first and then switch to the business career and you will complete the business career. You don't have to complete the manual laborer and there's no amount of time that you must stay in that career, so you can decide that for yourself. Then you need to complete the fabulously wealthy aspiration and live in San Myshuno. And then reach level 10 on charisma and handiness skill and then adopt twins. You can have more children before or after the twins, but you must adopt 2 twins. Then generation 2 is Timmy and Tommy. I'm sure you guessed it already. And you will choose 1 twin as the heir. Obviously, if you really want to, you can do dual heirs. But just to keep this challenge streamlined, I will have 1 as the main heir. You got adopted by your uncle, so you remain eternally grateful for that and want to bring all the opportunities you got to your children as well. Family is everything to you, so that's your main focus in life. You also want to make your uncle proud by working hard, but soon as a young adult you realize that your family and the time you spend with them is much more valuable than money. Your traits will be childish, family-oriented, and good. And then you're gonna join scouts as kids, work as a retail employee as a teenager, then you're gonna complete parenting aspiration and reach level 10 on parenting and video gaming skills. And that is the generation 2, and now we're going to generation 3, which is Isabelle. You have always been into music and dreamed of being a musician. You love to sing and play the instrument of your choice. You try your luck online, but later realize your full potential and end up as a successful singer. You're a hopeless romantic too and want to share your ups and downs with a loving partner, as long as it doesn't mean you have to compromise on your dreams. Then the traits are going to be outgoing, romantic, and music lover. You're gonna complete musical genius aspiration. You're gonna work first as a social media influencer and then switch to musician and complete the musician career, similar to the first generation. And again, you don't have to stay in the social media influencer career any longer than you want to. And then reach level 10 on singing skill and on an instrument of your choice. The next generation is the 4th generation, and that one is Blathers. You're a smart introvert who loves fish and hates insects, but you're still incredibly fascinated by them both. You want to learn as much as possible within your lifetime and dedicate your time to your work. With the money you make, you keep your house neat and tidy and collect expensive artwork and sculptures showcasing your love for arts. Your traits are gonna be art lover, squeamish, and snob. You're gonna complete the curator aspiration, and your career options are education or scientist, and whichever you choose, you're gonna complete that one. Complete the fish collection and the fossil collection, and then reach level 5 on archaeology skill. Then the generation 5 is Celeste. You've always been fascinated by the universe and everything it comes with, especially the supernatural. You want to dedicate your time writing magical and romantic stories and learning as many spells as possible. You're so engrossed in your magical fantasy world that you can't seem to maintain a relationship that meets your standards, until the day you meet your soulmate in a library, the most romantic place of all, and spend the rest of your lives together in a happy marriage filled with magic. Your traits are going to be romantic, bookworm, and genius. You have to complete spellcraft and sorcery aspiration and complete the writer career. You're gonna reach level 10 on wellness skill and then have twins. And this can be cheated if you can't make your sim have twins naturally. Then generation 6, which is Sable and Mabel. And again, you're gonna choose whichever character you want to go with as the heir. Twins that really care for each other but are still so different. You both want to run a clothing shop together, offering the world creative style choices and helping customers find just the right pieces. Mabel wants to socialize with all your lovely customers, meanwhile Sable would rather knit in peace. Both of you adore fashion and want to help the community by providing your customers just what they need. No matter what life throws your way or how far you'll end up from each other, you will always have a special bond and will keep each other's backs. For the traits, Mabel's are gonna be creative, glutton, and good, and Sable's are gonna be creative, bookworm, and loner. And again, as I said, you don't have to go with a specific name or gender. These are just to differentiate the characters. You are gonna complete the Lord or Lady of the Knits aspiration. You're gonna own a clothing store together with your twin. You have to reach level 5 on knitting and cross-stitching skills and reach level 10 on cooking. And you have to maintain a close relationship with your twin throughout your lives. Then the generation 7, which is label. You grew up surrounded by creativity and fashion, so no wonder your passion lies within that realm. You're certain you have what it takes to become the next big name on everyone's lips. So you take your stuff and move to Delsel Valley immediately after growing up to a young adult. Life is tough when you're trying to make it all on your own, but you're too proud to accept any help from your parents. Fortunately, the universe has been looking out for you and your confidence and passion will help you through anything. Your traits are gonna be ambitious, self-absorbed, and creative. You need to complete Style Influencer career and complete the world-famous celebrity aspiration. You're going to move to Delsel Valley right after aging up to a young adult. And you need to reach level 10 on charisma, comedy, and painting skills, and then reach 5,000 followers on Simstagram. And that is all for the generation 7, and we'll be going to generation 8 now, which is Flip. School was never a place for you, and you never were particularly interested in it either. You leave your busy city life and everyone in it as a young adult and move to a quieter, rural little cottage. You aspire to spend your days frolicking on the fields, outdoors, in nature. You love to capture the perfect moments with your camera and go on camping trips. Just you, the butterflies, and a bear? You enjoy your solitude until you find a loving partner that enjoys the outdoors just as much as you do. And your traits are going to be loves outdoors, proper, and loner. You're going to complete the Outdoor Enthusiast aspiration, and you have to graduate either as a D or a C student. You will complete frogs and insects collections and have at least 2 camping trips in Granite Falls. You have to reach level 5 on photography and woodworking skills, and also be good friends with the Hermit of Granite Falls. And then you must only have 1 child. And that is the next generation, which is generation 9, Leif. Or Leif, as some of you know him. I prefer saying Leif because that's an actual name, and I come from the Northern Europe, so we'll go with Leif. You grew up in a secluded area surrounded by nature, so there's no wonder you took to plants and animals as your company. You were a lonely child, which manifested into you becoming obsessed with plants and gardening. You don't know how else you could spend your days. You enjoy making flower arrangements and working in the garden, and will do just that with whatever time you get. Later, you get wind of the Finchwick Fair and want to start growing bigger and bigger crops. You get to know the locals in Henford Bagley and end up moving to that lovely little town and start your family there. And their traits are gonna be Green Fiend, Vegetarian, and Lazy. You're going to complete Freelance Botanist aspiration, also complete the Gardener career and reach level 10 on gardening skills, also reach level 5 on flower arrangement skill and grow a cow plant, and then you need to take part in garden fair at least twice. And then the final generation, the 10th, is red. The life of mischief and pranking others has always pulled you in, and who can blame you? Sims are just so easy to fool. You make money by selling stolen stuff and collect rare art for your ever-growing collection, only for you to see, of course. You flow through relationship to relationship, never really opening yourself up to anyone. Until the day when you get caught pickpocketing and end up falling head over heels for the person that you accidentally got to know over a stolen wallet. Their traits are going to be art lover, kleptomaniac, and materialistic. You're going to complete the Chief of Mischief aspiration and also complete the criminal career. You're going to live in a trailer or a houseboat. Then you're going to reach level 10 on charisma and mischief skill, and you have to sell at least 10 stolen items. I hope this was clear enough, and also that it sparked some inspiration or some motivation to play The Sims again. That is the purpose of this challenge, to make you want to play again. And I hope you enjoyed this challenge. Please tag me on any photos or videos on social media. You know, all my socials and everything is always just IzuAurora. And I would love to see your Sims or screenshots of your gameplay or houses or anything related to this challenge. So if you want to upload any videos or photos or anything regarding this challenge and want me to see it, either tag me or you can also use the hashtag ACLegacyChallenge. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I am so excited to start playing with this. I can't even, it's so cool that I have a legacy challenge. Yeah, I'm so excited to start it on this channel. As I said, you can see all the rules on my Tumblr. I will put the link down in the description, but again, it's just izuaurora.tumblr.com. And yeah, if you like this video and the challenge, give it a little thumbs up. And also, if you like my content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I also stream on Twitch, so you can find me there. And I hope you have a lovely day or night and week or weekend whenever you're watching this video. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye guys!